Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager at McArthur, and we are in Detroit, Michigan, taking a look at the all-new 2025 Ford Expedition. And as an Expedition owner myself, I'm excited about this vehicle, I can tell you. Going around it and taking a look at it, I'm about ready to put in an order myself for our family on this. But this is beautiful. This is a platinum trim. We'll get a breakdown of all the different trim levels, but I want to just give you some of the bits of what is new for this year on this Expedition. And this isn't a refresh year, this is a redesign year. This is a next gen Expedition, and they have, in my opinion, knocked it out of the park. We're gonna go do a walk around exterior and interior in this video. So starting here at the front, we're gonna have grills, all new grills across the board for this. So you're gonna see a lot of them, a lot of different styles depending on what trim level you have, but you have the grills go completely around, almost like a coast-to-coast grill like the F-150 has with this. So all new LED lights. Some of them will have the light bar across here like this Platinum Edition does. This one has some platinum trim on it. Some of them you'll see in black. So very dedicated and new grill designs for the Expedition. I like it. I'm noticing a lot of models having this. I know the Trimmer had it. This Platinum has it. So several of them have the Expedition wording on there. Probably, again, depending on what trim level you have. Also, the front fascia down here is all redesigned as well here and giving you a nice look. And I like this impact of the silver up here. This one happens to have the front sensing system and everything, but some great technology here, or a great look on the front, I guess, on the vehicle. Now, as we move around to the back, I do want to remind you that not only have they, enhanced the look, but also the suspension's been upgraded for this year. So we have a better suspension. It's going to have a better ride in all those different situations, and still have the front and rear independent suspension, which I love and everything. But this is also, with the upgraded suspension system, it is going to be better as well. Now, moving to the back, something they've redesigned, of course, in the back as well here with this, people have talked about it, this split gate. So I've talked even with my wife. I don't know if we like this, but I'm going to show you the benefits of the split gate, and I think this is going to be really nice. These actually will open separate. We'll see if we can get this open. I don't even know where the button is yet, or if there is one. Oh, there it is. There you go. Now this is going to open up. The top's going to open up, and you can program this, I've been told. So this in here, if you use the button here, it just opens up this top one and leaves this down here. Nice benefit of that is if you have, like in this case, they have footballs and basketballs and stuff, they're not going to roll out on you, or groceries. I've had that happen. A jar of tomato sauce comes out, breaks on the ground. You guys have probably been there. That helps with that, keeps things in, and you can easily get over there. So you're still at the bumper, you can still get to the back, which is really nice. Push this button and now it flips. Now, as you approach, it'll also open. So we have hands-free lift gate, and you can program that to each time you approach the vehicle in the back, whether or not it opens just the top or the top and the bottom like this. You'll notice we did it by using a button, and that's the system we have. Now, we do have this little tailgate here for this reason. So it makes it nice, loading things in as well. So I can put things here and then push it in. That gives you a nice tailgate. You can sit on it. It's heavy enough to be able to sit, so a couple people can sit on here, so it is a tailgate. But also some other flexibility in here. So you'll see these things that are flipped down in here, and it has a stowable shelf in here. So I don't know if you guys remember, I've done videos on the shelf divider thing. You guys remember that back in the day? They've kind of taken it to a next level here. So this in here, let me see if I make sure I get it right here. There we go. So there is one side that's longer than the other. So now you have this shelf in here, which is really nice. So you can just set things on there. I think there's a weight limit on that, but you can do some tailgating, having stuff on there. But also you can flip this forward. Actually, I think I have it upside down. I had it upside down, I think. Yeah. So there we go. So it was upside down. So you can do it this way. You'll see these little things right here. You can flip it out, and then similar to what you see in the Bronco Sport with their little flip out tailgate thing, now it brings it out further out, so you can put food on here, put food down here, bring this in, flip it down. Now we have a backrest. So you can have that backrest in here, and also kind of keeps things from coming out. Probably not too much, but it's mainly just for a backrest, which is kind of nice. And then it can easily be stowed. You can take this out, and then it's just tucked into here, and stowed away. There's outlets back here. So we have outlet, PowerPoint, all kinds of stuff there, and then controls for the seats. Now this is a Platinum Edition, so we do have controls to be able to lay the seats down, all 6 of the seats, because we have this new 40-20-40 third row seat, class exclusive, nobody does it. Allows you to put that 20% side down, the middle down, and then you can put bigger stuff all the way through there and still have 4 people that can sit in the back, 2 on each side, which is a very nice system there, and all can be controlled back here depending on your trim level, of course, right here in the back. You also notice, I noticed lights all over. So we have these 2 lights, just like in the Bronco Sport, you can control these lights and move those. So you have floodlights that come out. We do have zone lighting in this. It lights up completely around the vehicle. Let's see if I can shut this here. First time using this, by the way. Didn't even practice. You have those lights here. Shut this up. You'll also notice as we close this, there's lights up here too. And these are adjustable. Maybe not? No, they're not adjustable. But there's lights here too. So you have these lights that come out. But also, I don't know if you did see this, I do like the lights here. Anyway, and we do have lights up here. So we have lights on the side. We have lights under here. Look, light up. So with those lights, it lights all the way across. So not just a floodlight in front of the first door, but also for those coming in the other side door. So zone lighting around, including these nice lights. So they've really attention to detail on this, which is really amazing. So that's the exterior. I want to take a look at the interior, so let's jump inside. All right, moving to the interior, they redesigned the entire interior here. Everything that I touch and look at is different than mine, and I have a current generation Expedition, and it's all new in here. Everything you touch, dash, the doors, console, everything is all redone, and I like it. I really do. So I guess starting here at the dash and coming across, you will see a whole new dash, and the way they have it centered out, they lowered this down. They kind of put this shelf in here with the 24-inch screen, so class exclusive there for that. So big screen, so the driver can look at that and not pay attention to this, not distracting them. It's right there, right at the road. And you know, sit back in the back earlier during the presentation, I didn't think you'd be able to see over that, but sitting as the driver, easily can see over that. I can see the hood and everything, and I like it. Your navigation's over there. You have the information you need, speed, everything right there, and it's really nice. This is what I need. Now, to also help with that visibility, the steering wheel is all redesigned as well. So you'll notice it's more flattened at the top so you can see easily over to the screen, and flattened at the bottom so I can go over my legs and such and not worry about that. So might be some getting used to it. It's not the typical round steering wheel. And then also the buttons here. So you can adjust it. You can actually, as I put my hands over it, I see it adjusting it on the screen, which is really nice. Cruise controls right there. The buttons are nice and easy. I mean, so kind of cool. Have to get some used to that, but that is really neat as well, and I like how that all looks. Push button start is right here, easy to get to, and your vents also. You can also see the dash coming across over here too with the Expedition right here, and you'll see the LED lighting here. I'm not sure what trim level we'll get that. I'm hoping all of them, but right now it's red, and that's because we have that door open. So it tells you red, there's a door open. Shut it, it's probably going to be the ambient light that we choose, or it's going to be the ice blue that they like to put in a lot of vehicles. Now you're going to see the center stack screen, which is pretty much across the board now. We're seeing it on the Maverick, we're seeing it on the Bronco Sport, the Escape, the Explorer, 13.2-inch screen here in the Expedition as well, with the Ford digital experience. Same experience that we get with the Explorer. So you're going to see that commonality here, giving you all the Google aspects of this. The map is going to be Google Maps and everything, very nice and easy to touch. All your climate control is here, just like it is in the Escape, the Explorer, and now in the Expedition as well, being able to control all the climate and everything at the bottom. It's always staying there, same location every time. Down here, you also see a few buttons here, camera including, that you can see that. Auto start stop, a lot of people like to deactivate that. Volume knob, that is something that I don't think we've had on the others. Right there, your dial shifter is right here as well. Now, let's talk about this console. Pretty cool Nice big cup holders like I've had in the Expedition already for those big cups, for those long drives and everything. We do have a little thing that closes here for you, so you can just put your phone on there if you want to and that kind of stuff. Open it up. You do have a wireless charging pad that goes right here. Again, don't know what trim levels that'll be. I'm hoping it'll be standard equipment like it is in the Bronco Sport across the board, but you just put that against there. Also, they have, actually I have my phone here. Not only can you put phone in there, but also it sits like that, which is pretty cool. So you have that USB ports, an A and a C in there, and your trailer, Pro Trailer hitch assist and backup assist dial is in there as well. Now, I want to kind of point out something else. So this console, nice and big. You can put get into it. Not sure how we get into the console. Right here, switches on both sides, so you can get in. Nice big console like we expect out of the Expedition, and we have ours loaded with stuff as well. But we can also move it back. It's powered, moves back, and the power, since it is powered, it can be shut off with the vehicle so that people can't open that console without having a key and getting in. That gives you this big compartment here to be able to put a person there. They have a demo person here. Big other things. If I have camera gear or something, I could put it down in there, and then you can power it back. Also, that moves the console back there. Now, right here, I still have an armrest that's usable, and it puts the stuff even closer to me if I want, but also kind of takes that back there. So on the back, which kind of leads us to the back. We're going to get into the back seat in just a little bit and kind of go over the different things you have back there, but gives you some of that stuff, moving it back, those two cup holders to the back person back there if you need to. And you can still fold that middle seat down with it all the way back, in case you're wondering that as well. So we can power this forward right here, closes that up, and there's no way of getting into that. It secures that down there. So much to talk about in here. The doors have been redesigned. I like how it looks and everything. You know, all the controls and everything, and the door itself has been redesigned. But let's jump to the second row seat, because there's a lot of cool features in the second row I want to cover. Okay, second row, you can get either the bucket seats if you want. So you can get the bucket seats with the console, or you can get this bench seat, which is what we'd probably like to go with, because we need all the seats we can get with our family and everything. So you have that 40-20-40 bench seat here. We mentioned the 40-20-40 class exclusive third row seat as well, so you can have that back there too. In here you do see some connectivity things here. You can connect up. These are going to be, I think, a summer 2025 option to put if you want, but devices can be put in here. What they're saying is devices on the go, devices that the kids are used to using, whether it be their phones, whether it be their tablets, whatever else. We have 2 USB ports on the back of each of these seats, so they can plug in their devices and stay charged up, right? And they can put their devices in here. I haven't really messed with this too much. It closes up, so a couple of different options. So if you have a phone, you can use this one instead. So pretty nice. So again, phone can go in there, or you can get the bigger tablet. Probably should put that back in there since they had it. There you go. So real nice and easy, as you can see right there. Also, even the middle seat. So if there's someone here and they're like, well, I want one of those too, well, you can put that device. In fact, let me go ahead and do it. Try not to break their devices. You can put the device there for the middle seat, so they can still also put the device in there, which is kind of nice to have. So you can do that as well. And you can see little slots here for those to go back. In fact, I'm going to move this console back, because I want to show you something which I thought was really neat. So let's take the device out. There we go. There we go. So this being back here, if you want to, you can put bigger things in here. Like I said, you could see 2 people here, 2 people in the back, 4 people, 6 really could sit in here. And if you have things that you need to carry, longer things in there, you're like, well, how am I going to fit everything in? You can lay these seats down. There you go. Easier to lay it down before you put the console back. But if you lay it down here, put those things through, they can actually sit right on top of this. And you can use these spots. They have pass-throughs for tie downs. So you can do a ratchet tie down and keep that down against there, so it's not moving on you either, and you can use that. Also, these pass-throughs can be used for the cords, right? So you can pass the cords through. So if you're in this middle seat and you want to charge your phone up, you can pass it through. I think there's USB cords under here, but also they can use these to plug in as well, which is really nice and really thinking outside the box on that kind of stuff. And your climate control back here as well. We do have map pockets, which I know we don't use maps anymore, but there's pockets to be able to put tablets in, a more shallow pocket that you can put cell phone in so it doesn't fall down too far down in there. So you have a couple different level map pockets back there. But man, they really thought of everything, I think, on the interior on this. So let's wrap it up on the outside and tell you what I think about this. All right, so the all new Expedition, a couple other things to talk about. We talked about the upgraded suspension for this year and everything, but also the towing. So let's talk about that. Without putting any kind of extra support for you for towing, load bearing and everything, you can tow up to 7,000 pounds just hooking the trailer up without any problems. Now, you can also go up to 9,600 pounds of towing. You'll want to use some support and some load bearing things, support for that as well, but you can get up to 9,600 pounds of towing if you'd like to. So again, the most capable, the most versatile, just a really awesome job here. And like I said, I'm sold on this. This is a great vehicle. And if you're wanting to order one of these, be looking for our order guide videos where we go over all the different trim levels of what's standard, what's optional, and how you can get these ordered, and our YouTube special as well. So be looking for those videos in the near future when those order banks open up. So make sure you subscribe with the bell notification turned on. And until the next video, stay positive, be kind to one another, be kind to yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.